I am hereby presenting him to you. He has my blessing. He has my endorsement. Any day he decides to veer off from the discipline under which he was raised, I will withdraw him from the fight. I give you my word.
Any day he decides to veer off from the discipline under which he was raised, I will withdraw him from his rights. I give you my words. These were the words Papet Edochie sang deep into Yul Edochie's core when he was campaigning for his presidency. Hello, my people. Today, we are going to be dipping into Yul Edochie's cause because Yul Edochie, finally, it has been revealed and exposed that Papet Edochie has finally withdrew what he promised Yul Edochie. You people have heard it very well, but please, if you did not hear it well, you can finally rewind or go back to this video after you must have watched the whole video. Papet Edochie said it plump and plain, clearly that any day, Yul decides to rear off from the discipline under which he was trained. Let us take those parts because they are crucial. Papet Edochie told Yul Edochie and he promised him that any day you decide to go off from the discipline under which you, my son Yul Edochie, I train you, I am going to withdraw all the rights from you. And this is all what Papet Edochie has just done. Papet Edochie has finally done it because we all could remember some months ago when our Queen May celebrated her birthday. Yul Edochie was by the side of his queen. Yul Edochie was by the side of Queen May. Yul Edochie made us think that he was going to come back with Queen May. Made us think that this was going to be the time for reconciliation. Even Papet Edochie, he made the Edochie's family think that way as well. That Yul Edochie made everybody think that he was going to settle down, he was going to beg, he was going to plead, he was going to take anything that it cost him to make his wife, his queen, to go back to him, to make his wife, his queen, Queen May Yul Edochie, to soften her heart and forgive him, and he was going to put amendments. But rather, he went there for another reasons best known to him. After all this, Papet Edochie realized that his son, Yul Edochie, he is nothing to write home about, that this what he's doing is something that nobody can talk to him, nobody can rectify. He doesn't listen to anyone. I'm going to be dropping a long note. As Papet Edochie, in that note, he explained how Yul Edochie is, his son Yul Edochie, how he is, how he behaves, and how he doesn't listen to anyone. Papet Edochie is tired. He is nothing to write up about Yul Edochie. He said that Yul Edochie has always been a stubborn boy ever since he was born. Yul Edochie has developed this just stubborn character, stubborn attitude into him. Even the dad, even when Papet Edochie told him that any day you do whatever I did not teach you, I did not raise you, I am going to withdraw anything I gave to you, any blessing, any rights I gave to you, I am going to take it back. Still at that did not make you to think twice. Let us read this note and let us continue. Right from when Yul Edochie, my son, was still a child, he never listened to me. I am not shocked that he has a son without my knowledge. A child that doesn't listen to his father ends up cutting his or her lifespan short. I want the whole world and Nigerians to understand that as an Igbo man, I never support my son's actions, and as a statesman, I only recognize his first wife as the only authenticated wife of my son. The rest is banished from entering my household. You guys, you would have read it very well. This is Papet Edochie. This is what he said about Judy Austin, about Yul Edochie affair, about him not accepting anything concerning this duo, Judy Austin and Yul Edochie. Ever since Yul Edochie, like I said earlier, he was a child. He never listens. He always wanted to do what he felt, while his other brothers are cool, are very cool-headed, are very obedient. You don't even know that they are Edochies. They just calm down. They just, Yul Edochie came out to be different. When I say different, it's different entirely. Even his father has opened up. He has said this, that he doesn't know where this boy Yul Edochie comes from. His own character and attitude is different from his other sons. But this did not come from today. Ever since he was a child, he doesn't listen. That the only person he recognized as the authenticated wife is Queen May Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie can go up and down. He can, even Judy Austin can write her name as bold as anything, that her name now is Judy Austin Yul Edochie. It's only for her and Yul inside their house. But in the Edochie's compound, they don't recognize her, they don't know her, they don't accept her. Judy Austin has a very dark past, which we all know about. It's not as if it's a young lady that has not yet been married, which is a different thing. Or no, she has been married, and she was married. She left the husband to go and enroll herself with another married man. And not any kind of married man, but a married man with culture and tradition on his head. So you just come to think about it. How does she feel or thinks that one day the Edochies will finally accept her? They can never accept her. And you people have read Papet Edochie. I'm not the one that said it. You people have read this from him directly, what he said and what he feels. Between these two people, Judy Austin and Yul Edochie, they are status. I will not say marriage status, because Pet Edochie did that. This is not recognizing that as a married. It's not recognizing that as a marriage. The only authentic wife that Papet Edochie is recognizing, that can come anytime, anywhere, that has a house, that has everything in the compound of the Edochies, is Queen May Yul Edochie. If we could remember, that was why when Papet Edochie celebrated his wedding anniversary, Judy Austin could not come, because she has no space in that house. She has no space in that compound. They don't want to even see the shadow of her. So Yul Edochie knows very well the terrain he was stepping on. He could not bring Judy Austin into it. Had it been Judy Austin was to be a nice woman, had it been Judy Austin was to be a nice woman that came normally, she would have been accepted. But for the fact that she came through the back door. Let us not forget that aspect. Judy Austin came through the back door. She can never be accepted to come into as in the front door of the house, front gate. They can never accept that. And Yul Edochie is finding it difficult to apprehend, to comprehend that why at this point they have not yet accepted Judy Austin. But what he doesn't realize is that they will never accept this woman. And for the fact that Papet Edochie has said that he has withdrawn all the blessings, all the rights that he gave Yul one day as a son, he has withdrawn it because he feels and he has seen that Yul doesn't deserve it. And if people come to look at Yul Edochie's step, people come to look at how Yul Edochie is behaving lately, people come to look at how Yul Edochie is doing things, you will finally know that what Papet Edochie did, he did it and he is not looking back. And Yul Edochie called for it. My gang, people have heard, you people have, at least from him, what he feels about that marriage is not accepting it. Come rain, come sun. Anyhow, Judy Austin can shake her bum, can do this, can beat her chest, say that she is an Edochie. She can come out and say that because I have a child with Yul, I am an Edochie. No. She is not an Edochie, an authentic Edochie she isn't. And she will never be. No matter what, you met a woman in her home, you break that home, you were in your husband's home, and your husband also loved you in his way. Mr. Obasi loved Judy Austin in his own way, but Judy Austin never felt satisfied because she wanted to be an Omotola, she wanted to be a Genevieve. And now, the trolls are on her, and now backlash is every day, and now she cannot come out and people will not point fingers at her. Is this what you bargained for when you enter into Yul Edochie's home, thinking that you are going to take everything? My gang, I'll be drawing my curtains here. Thank you so much. Please drop your comments down respectfully and let us continue this chat discussion down there. Thank you so much. I love you all to the morning. Bye bye.